happening, HC Nation? Hey, I've got another Stump the Creator for you. This one comes from Conor G. Now, I just opened it up and it doesn't look that much in the stumps, so it might not be a stump. And if not, I'll go to the next email, which is a stump. It's probably a stump. I don't know. I don't read these beforehand. If you don't know what this is, Stump the Creator is basically where you write questions about the game and try to stump me, the creator of the game, and I try to answer them. And if I don't answer them, or if I can't answer them, I give you something special. So that happens very rarely. I think we've had 3 people that have stumped me, maybe 2, no, 3, I think. And we've had a ton of honorable mentions, which is also a prize that you get as well. So here we go. This is Conor G's. So he says, our first edition and 1.0s allowed to be used in tournaments. Okay, so there are a lot of different editions. There are my college edition of Historical Conquest. Those were made back in 2002, I think. And so that was it was 2003. It's when we first started Historical Conquest. So those editions are collector's items. They're not used for the games at this time. And then you have 1.0, which is basically when I got back into creating Historical Conquest, because I didn't have anything to do with Historical Conquest, or we weren't creating cards, we weren't selling them for 10 years. And so we brought it back in 2014, and that's our first edition. That's basically HC 1.0. There's actually like a 1.1, but we don't get into the swamp with that. But 1.0s are allowed in the contest, the tournaments. The college edition is not allowed. It's our original edition, so not allowed. But yes, the first HC 1.0 is allowed in the tournaments. Second question, any sneak peeks to the 3.0 from the Fandom page? Actually, the Fandom page is up. I can, if you guys are interested, I can put in the comments, just comment and ask for the link, and I'll give you a sneak peek into that. Actually, we have, I think it was Conor that was putting this together. We actually have a Fandom page. We are not putting it together. I think Conor was the one that was doing it, and so I will get you in charge of that. Conor, if you're hearing this, I'm ready to send you more cards, images of cards. So please send them to me so I can get you these cards back, and so we can get some people to support the Fandom page. Thanks so much for sending in this question. But since it wasn't really much of a stump, more of a questionnaire, I'm going to go to the next one, which is actually from Jacob F. So Jacob says, hello, Zack. Sorry for the confusion of my stump. I meant to question the first effects of the Apollo program. The card says that you may have 6 cards in your hand for the next 3 turns. Okay. And as you know, when it says turns, we made a mistake on a few of the cards and said turns instead of rounds. It's supposed to be rounds. The way I see it, the card does not say you may draw up to 6 cards in your hand for the next 3 turns. If this is true, then what happens to the 6th card in your hand? The card says you can only have the 6th card in your hand for the next 3 turns, but it does not give you permission to have a 6th card after 3 turns. So what happens to, okay, so I'm going to have you guys actually answer me in the comments with this one. Look in the rules, because you're supposed to be able to refill your hand to the max amount of cards. So if the max amount of cards permitted is 5 cards, then you draw 5 cards. If it max allows you to be 6 because of a card, then it would be drawing 6 cards. Check me on that, please. That's not a stump, it's more of a question. I can look up the rules right now. I don't think you want me to wait while doing that. So if you would, please help me with this, throw it in there. I would actually say that, just to be fair, you can draw up to 6. But that is a great question, and that receives an honorable mention. So Jacob, you're gonna get an honorable mention. I'm gonna write this down right now. Jacob gets honorable. So be prepared for that to be in the mail. Not like the last set of cards I sent you, which was like a mystery envelope. This is funny. I sent Jacob and his brother this envelope that I had actually somewhere in my desk for a long time, but it had their names on it. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna send it. So I sent it to them. They're like, what's this about? I was like, I have no clue. It was just in my desk and I wanted to send it out. And it was full of cards. So they got some extra cards. We still, I don't think we know why. Okay, but that is the Stump the Creator. So not a stump, because I could look up in the rules, but please correct me if I'm wrong. I'd say you'd be able to draw 6. But if the rules do not state that, then Jacob's right. Then even if you're allowed 6, unless you have a card that says you can draw an additional card, you can't really use that card. That would really stink. So after this, because I don't know what it is right now, after this, that is what it means. So Jacob, to answer your question, that is what it's going to mean, but after this stump. So please add to the comments below what the rules say, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, actually. Take care. Bye.